It's the Canadian Wildlife Troopers. Wonder if they're going to stop by and say hey. Last time, on a journey to the sea, I left out of Shearwater, sailed through some fog, and did some exploring in Butedale. The next morning, I again had to leave earlier than everyone else. I had a long trip ahead of me if I was going to stay on schedule. The rest of the cruisers were talking about going to Bishop Hot Springs. They planned to getting up in the morning, hiking up to the lake, and then taking off to Bishop Hot Springs, a mere 4 hours away. I once again found myself wishing I had that kind of time on this trip, but because I was on a schedule with a deadline to get back, I had to leave early before everyone else got up. The sun's peeking through. Hope it lasts. One of the things I'm still trying to get used to is just how big everything is around me. That little gap up there that I'm aiming for is actually over a mile wide. Police just came out of this channel and they're aimed right in my direction. Wonder if I'm getting pulled over. That'll be a first. This was the third law enforcement boat that I'd seen since leaving Butedale. As I watched them go by and wave, I began to wonder. I hadn't seen any boats or Coast Guard in the more populated southern section of Canada as I sailed through. However, in this stretch, which is one of the most remote in northern Canada, I had seen 3. Of course, the official boats weren't all I saw. I continued to see and have to dodge numerous logs. I began to wonder if I had some sort of magnetic attraction to wood. Missing a lot of opportunities to take pictures because I got a lot of opportunities to hit these. Are you sick of logs yet? Because I am. It wasn't long before I arrived at Chameleon Bay, dropped my anchor, began cooking dinner. As I was cooking dinner, I realized that I had some company. Sitting at my anchorage and boat went by and it's the Canadian Wildlife Troopers. Wonder if they're going to stop by and say hey. I actually talked to them on the way on in. They were heading south at the time and I was heading north, but looks like they're on their return trip checking out fishing vessels. Soon enough, they left, and I had the anchorage to myself again. think I'd rather be at anchor than anywhere else. One of the things I enjoy the most about being at anchor is the absolute solitude. So I'll let you take just a minute to enjoy. In the morning when I woke up, I discovered the fishing vessel was back. This time, he had another friend. Becoming a pilot and flying a plane was also one of my childhood dreams, one which I was able to accomplish in my late teens. I spent a day flying around with an instructor. It is still to this day one of my favorite memories. Later in life, I found that I would have to choose between sailing the world or getting my pilot's license and flying a plane around. I chose sailing the world because obviously it is much more sustainable in the long run, but I will always be captivated by the thought of flying. So this is what I found in my anchorage this morning. I don't know if that's a bad sign or what. And soon enough, I had pulled up anchor and started heading north towards Prince Rupert. Calm this morning, hardly even a ripple in the water. I'm going around this island up here, and on the other side of that island, I can't go through there. Right through there is a bunch of shoals that are very shallow, so I got to go around this island over here. And if you look, is that clear skies up there maybe? Wouldn't that be great? Decided to go to Foggy Bay. Got a hold of customs. They said it's okay to go. Yeah, I was giving you guys a call. I'm actually coming out of Canada, heading for Alaska, and the weather for Dixon Entrance looks really good today, but I'm not going to be able to make it all the way to Ketchikan if I could go. Is it possible to stop out in Foggy Bay before I come into Ketchikan? And listen to the weather reports. The worst one I can find is a 2-foot chop, but that's pretty far out. And everything points to diminishing conditions tomorrow. So rather than stop at Prince Rupert, I fueled on the way, put in about 10 gallons. That should get me all the way to Ketchikan. And we're gonna head on out to Dixon Entrance. It didn't take long, and maybe that's because Alaska is such a big place. But on the horizon, I saw the mountains of my home state. It wasn't too long before I was halfway across Dixon Entrance and leaving Canada. Next stop, Foggy Bay. little channel. Got the GPS, I got the book, and I'm watching the depth gauge. I draw 4.5 feet, so this is supposed to be 3 fathoms, 2 fathoms minimum, which is 12 feet minimum depth. Just keep it right in the middle.